welcome to the weekend vlog. I hope you're doing well. I'm having to really struggle with this. Oh my gosh, I fell off my bike yesterday. I fell sideways, but I caught myself with my hand, so kind of injured my thumb and my elbow. I feel like I can't extend it all the way. I don't know, is that bad? It's kind of stiff. Both of my thumbs kind of hurting, so not hurting, but they're just a little uncomfortable. Discomfort, so I'm having to really hold you at an awkward angle right now, but I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great weekend. What did I do this weekend? So you probably saw that I got coffee. I got coffee at Night Swim Coffee in Charlotte, and then it was raining all morning this morning. I loved it. I woke up to the sound of rain. Jacob made some coffee for me, some French roast, the dark roast from Allegro. I really like that. I love that brand. And then we got more coffee. Also, we went and saw a matinee at the Blumenthal Art Center in Charlotte. We went and saw Mean Girls, which was super cool. The set designs were so cool. I loved their transitions between sets and scenes. It was just awesome. The acting was great. The music was good, and it was just a fun experience. I've never seen a matinee Broadway musical before. I've only seen them at night. Got back here, Jacob dropped me off, and he went to go pick up some Indian food for dinner. All right, Jacob came and picked up the Indian food and got it for us. So not the most healthiest in the terms of carbs and everything and fried foods. But I got a vindaloo, he got a paneer. I think I'm gonna add maybe half a teaspoon of turmeric to it and some black pepper. If Jacob will do the black pepper, grind it for me to get that anti-inflammatory component from the turmeric. I think that might help in the healing process because turmeric's really anti-inflammatory, the curcumin. I really wanna watch a movie tonight. I think I wanna watch the new Halloween movies with Jamie Lee Curtis. So I've seen the first one of the new ones with her. I haven't seen the second one yet. And I think the third one's supposed to be coming out soon, right? It's supposed to be the end. Hopefully, I don't know. I know Jamie Lee Curtis is probably wanting it to end, but yeah, with her Laurie Strode character, I really liked the original, and that's it. I didn't really like any of the sequels. Well, no, I liked number 2, which was set in the hospital with Jamie Lee Curtis. I think it was 1981? 80? I don't know. I can't remember what the year was. But yeah, I really like the Halloween movies, and it's that time of year, so might as well get in the spirit, right? I didn't really so there's a lot of horror movies from the 80s, the 70s and the 80s, Friday the 13th I didn't really like just because I feel all of them are basically the exact same movie, right? Or am I wrong? I don't know. But I feel it was just senseless. I guess there is a story there with characters, but I don't know. I like the original Nightmare on Elm Street, and that's it. I don't really like the sequels. I did like the one they brought back, what was her name? Nancy, but she was an actress playing Nancy. Do you know what I mean? I think it was Nightmare, what was that? Craven's Nightmare or something like that? Wes Craven's Nightmare? I can't remember. Oh, my thumb. I need to build up the strength in my thumb. That's what it is. So I think I might be a little bruised, and nothing really hurts. It's just discomfort. So when I fell off the bike, oh my gosh, when I fell off the bike this weekend, or actually it was mother effer. It was yesterday. So I think it was a shock because I was all of a sudden really hot, and then I started it started getting really bright, and I was getting lightheaded, almost I was gonna faint or something. Maybe I was just so scared. I was in shock or something. I don't know. It wasn't that, I don't know. It was just scary. And then all of a sudden I started getting cold, and my body couldn't stop shaking. I was trembling. I could not stop shaking. I was scared. And even right now, with this it's hard to use my thumbs, and you use your thumbs for everything. It's so hard, to open bottles or whatever, to open sunscreens, to get sunscreens out of the tube. That's been a challenge. I don't know, giving myself time to heal. It's been a challenge. Anyway, you saw that I got the new change of subject to something a lot nicer. You saw that I got the new Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. Okay, so I just made it back from the Mean Girls. There's my playbill, and I got a package from Amazon, and it is my replacement Beauty of Joseon sunscreens. This is the 2-pack that I bought. Excited. This is my new favorite sunscreen. I love it. That's what I'm actually wearing on my face right now. And yeah, I think it matches my pale vampire skin tone, which is what I'm going for. It's not super white or casty. And if you've used the sunscreen, you probably know that by now. But for people who don't realize that the cast on the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen, totally invisible, at least on my skin. If you have a deeper, darker skin tone, and you've used the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen, let me know down below in the comments. I would love to have your feedback or input, and I think that it would help other people who are watching this video. It would help them to just look through the comment section and see if anyone with darker, deeper skin tones. Okay, so I just got back from picking up my Whole Foods order. I got a bunch of groceries because I'm by myself this weekend because Jacob is in New York City, but I got a bunch of vegetables, fruits and vegetables. Look at these huge grapefruit. Look how big these are. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that they're going to be this gigantic. Grapefruits are high in vitamin C, but they're not as high in sugar as something like oranges, for example, which are also high in vitamin C, but really great sources of fiber. And I got some onion. I'm gonna put these in my Greek salads. I really like onion and garlic, and ooh, I just got a text. I really like onion because it has sulfur compounds that help to reduce oxidative stress in the body, which is fantastic. I got some limes to make some just like spritz in sparkling water and just get some vitamin C from that, as well as lemons. Lemons have a little bit more vitamin C than limes, but great antioxidant. And got some avocados, which will provide me that healthy monounsaturated fat. These are actually kind of hard, so I don't think I'll be able to eat these for lunch today. I have a bunch of sunscreen products out right now because I'm about to do a sunscreen haul video for you, but yeah, it's creating kind of a mess right now in the kitchen. I just created a salad, sort of Greek salad inspired. When I was in Greece, I was actually pleasantly surprised by the fact that their salads, their Greek salads, actually don't have lettuce. I love lettuce, don't get me wrong, but it was just sort of a different experience. All it was like onion, cucumber, tomato, the black Kalamata olives, as well as olive oil drizzled on top, and then feta, like a block of feta. I loved it. I thought it was so cool. And so I just did like an inspired version right now. I have not put the red or the purple onion in there yet, but I will add that. And this sort of gives me all my antioxidants, my sulfur compounds from the onion, my hydration and antioxidants from the cucumber, and also the carotenoids, which are high in the vitamin A, with vitamin A activity, so help to protect the skin from UV, as well as the lycopene from the tomatoes. So I use cherry tomatoes because I forgot to get the like Roma tomatoes or like the beefsteak tomatoes, but all in all, it looks tasty. Hi, good morning YouTube. It is 9:30 on a Sunday morning, just doing the laundry as I do pretty much every Sunday. But I've kind of dropped off the wagon, is that the right saying? I haven't done it in maybe a couple of weeks, so I'm fairly behind. Fortunately, I have plenty of clothes to keep me going. Since I don't like really go anywhere or get like roll around in the mud or get dirty or anything like that, sometimes I'll just, you know, re-wear a shirt that I haven't washed or a pair of pants that I haven't washed. I'll rewear it like a couple of times. But I feel like if I go out anywhere, even if I'm just going to the grocery store or going on a drive or something, I feel like it gets dirty, even though it probably isn't super dirty, so I tend to wash it. All right, so this is the laundry detergent that I use. It's quite dark, you can't see. This is the 7th generation detergent packs. There's 0 dyes, 0 fragrances, and 0 artificial brighteners. So if you deal with sort of any contact allergies, like the skin or anything, or any type of maybe even dry skin or sensitive skin, try reducing your use of fragrance-filled laundry detergents. Use only fragrance-free. That goes with skincare products as well, obviously, but some people don't think about the laundry detergents that they're using, or for their clothes, or for their towels, or anything like that. Fragrances could, in fact, elicit a skin response, so try to reduce your use of the fragrance-free, or the fragrance detergents. Utilize fragrance-free as much as possible. I'm gonna do the laundry, and then I have to edit some videos. So in addition to doing laundry, I have to also put away a suitcase that I've had laying on the floor for the past 3 weeks. I've had this suitcase laying on the floor since I went to Wilmington. If you remember that weekend vlog, that was like 3 weekends ago, I think. All of that's clean clothes, so I need to put it away right now and put the suitcase away, but it's been creating some space issues. I think also what I'll do, sometimes whenever I'm doing laundry in the bedroom, I like to put on something to just like watch either YouTube or like an old movie. I think I'm really getting into Dark Shadows, which is like a series from the 60s. It's a soap opera from the 60s. I love it because like at least when Barnabas came into the picture, because like then the supernatural gothic element really shines through. Yeah, so I'm like at this point where David, I don't know, do you even know what Dark Shadows is? So it's from 1967. I'm at season 4, episode 21, and Barnabas, it's like a vampire vampire series. It's a supernatural series, so it's like vampires and ghosts and things like that. I haven't got to the ghost yet, but I think I'll just watch that. It's on Amazon Prime in case you wanted to check it out. If you like 60s sort of low budget type soap operas, which is a very specific genre, I think, but it says in the description on Amazon Prime that it's science fiction, drama, campy, and dark, which is like all my favorite things tied into one. So I'm gonna watch this while I do my laundry. I'm not a soap opera person, but there's only 2 soap operas that I watch. Both are from like the 1960s and 1970s, and it's very specific theme too. So Dark Shadows, supernatural, gothic element, and then there's Upstairs Downstairs, which is set in Edwardian London, and that was from the 1970s, I think, but it like follows from 1903 to 1930. It's very similar to Downton Abbey. I think Downton Abbey kind of ripped off Upstairs Downstairs, but anyway, I'm not bitter about it because I didn't create it, but I do prefer Upstairs Downstairs, and that's from the 70s. But yeah, it's very specific, very specific soap opera niche. I don't really care about like modern day soap operas that are set in just like everyday life. That doesn't really interest me, but I'm gonna go ahead and watch this. I'm gonna do the laundry and then I'll meet you back later. All right, it's the evening hours, time to watch a movie as per usual. I put on, if you can guess it, The House of Dark Shadows. So they made a movie in the 70s, I think, and I'm just in the mood. It feels like Halloween is coming, so I just like I'm ready for all the Halloween spooky movies. House of Dark Shadows, I will give you my review afterwards. Okay, I had to get some light, some actually well-lit area. I watched the Dark Shadows movie, House of Dark Shadows. I loved it. So it was very gothic and supernatural and campy, as they say. I didn't really see the camp aspect of it. I just saw like the gothic element and supernatural and very moody, which I really loved. It was really good. And I just watched 2 more episodes of Dark Shadows. So I'm in a Dark Shadows mood right now. It's not even Halloween time yet. So I think that's just a year-round thing. So I first started watching Dark Shadows in the summer of like 2019, I think. Between then I like took a break, and we were on a break, and now we're back on, and I'm loving it. I love the gothic element, like I said, love the supernatural element. That is my vibe. So anyway, it is fairly late. I mean, it's not even 10 o'clock yet, but I just made some lavender. Oh, it's hot. I just made some lavender mint tea. It was from the Rishi brand, which I showed you in one of my, I think it was like, my coffee beverage video that I did. This is the tea I was telling you about. On first sip, it almost tastes like you're drinking soapy dishwater, but like lavender flavor. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, so that's really good. Gonna relax me, and then I'm gonna go do some laundry. I might watch another episode of Dark Shadows while I do the laundry again, because I never actually got around to doing it. And then I'm gonna go to bed, but I will see you tomorrow.